How's everybody doing? Yeah, I got out this morning and did myself a cruise in Where's Waldo. Just got out. He telling me to go this way and do this, and went out and cruised, listened to music, and just had a really good time going out to the den. And it just started to slightly sprinkle as I was leaving the den, and I thought, okay, well, yeah, I looked on the map. We're going to have some rain here, so probably as I come to town, it'll start to rain. Yeah, it did. Yes, it did. And I'm telling you, it calmed down. By the time I got to the bypass, we was into a full-fledged and downpour. Yeah, and didn't really let up too much. It just kept coming down. You know, he does these things to me because he knows I'm going to enjoy the experience. And truth was, I did. I'm telling you, there's something about that exhilarating drive. Some people, it's nerve wracking. My mother, oh, she would never even wanted to go out in that. But for some of us, that cruise when your wipers are high and you still having trouble seeing it, it's like, wow, this is a downpour. And the only thing it would have been made it better if it was a blizzard, but yeah, wrong season for that. So he knew it was perfect timing to get out there, and the old mule was so impressive. I'm telling you guys, this thing, she's a tank. She's an old tank, and she's about ready to fall apart, but she's a tank. I'm telling you. And you know you're getting in deep water when the water comes up over the hood. Because, see, the way water splashes, to have it come up over the hood, that means it's hitting the bumper. All right? Yeah. And, yeah, that's a lot of water, especially on a truck. So, if you stuck out there in that, it's one of those things. That motor runs on electricity. Yeah. Ground out that distributor, and you're going to have a problem. Yeah, you'll be sitting there drying out. Although we've gotten pretty good at sealing them up and making sure they don't get drowned out. But the big secret to that one is to go slow. You do it really fast, and yeah, you'll be paying for it. So you ever come up on deep water, take it slow. That's the key. But and then not too deep. Yeah, plain and simple. There's a point when that distributor's underwater, especially on them small cars. Yeah, yeah. There's no such thing as 100% leak proof. That system will short out, and you won't run. And the worst part about it is you're stuck in the deepest part of the damn thing. Yeah, it happens. Seen it before. Yeah, because when she stops, guess what? You're not moving anymore. Yeah, and you don't really roll very well in a deep puddle. Yeah, no. So anyway, it's one of them things. It was an exhilarating time. But we was talking about too about some of this stuff that I seen on the news yesterday about this CERN, and they're discovering three new particles. Um, you know, we really need them to understand. Uh, yeah, yeah. Do you really understand what's going on there, guys? You're exploding pixels, and you bet you can tweak that experiment and tweak it and tweak it, and you're going to keep discovering different what you call particles. But what you're really seeing is clumps of strings that are going off in different directions. You are professionals at popping those pixels. But I got a question for you. How is that really helping humanity? I really want to know. I got that question, and he wants me to put it to you guys. How is this OCD about popping pixels uh, really helping humanity? Do you see some future in this that's going to help the world? I, he just wants me to ask you guys. That's all he wants me to do. And take your sign. Yeah, please spare my cousin. So it's one of those things where, yeah, granted, pixels are really or yeah, atoms are really cheap. You can pop those things, and we got lots of them, and it's not like a major damage or anything like that. But your racetrack, now that cost a few bucks. That costs a lot. Yeah. And then on top of it, just turning the damn thing on costs a lot. Yeah. Yeah. And how many people you got working there to pop pixels? I really want you guys to understand the stupidity of some research and the real bang for your buck program. You know, we really need to understand, what are we really gaining by this? Because I really want to know, who's funding that damn thing? Who's actually paying the bill? I really think that needs to get brought up. Matter of fact, all research needs to be the funds questioned. Because, yeah, there are some things we're cool with not knowing, because you'll not know. Because here's the thing about atoms, Father's telling me. The only way you're really going to even get a comprehension and understanding of them is on paper. All right? You're not going to visually see a damn thing. All right? You are professionals at exploding pixels and watching the sparks fly. And yes, you can get it faster and faster, and you'll get a better and more detailed explosion. And yes, you'll just think you discovered more particles. What you did was just blew the damn thing into more pieces. And turns out we can actually come to a point where if we actually built one that circled the whole sun and accelerated it and got it up to the light speed, you could literally pop the simulation. Yeah, because see, here's what that thing does. See, when you're seeing that explosion, that's a safe explosion. That's not a big deal. But get the one you want, the one that, light speed, the one where you think you'll totally discover everything. You'll totally shut down the simulator. Literally. Detonate it. So, you're not going to get there. Because, first of all, we're not going to build one that goes all the way around the sun. And second of all, it's stupid to try and think we're going to understand it by watching the sparks fly when we blow them up. You guys really call yourself geniuses? I really want to know that, because he's saying that's not the truth. He says you're just professional collision guys, and you're just discovering more parts that come flying off. Yeah, that's a bumper. Oh, that's a fender. Oh, look at that. Yeah, there's 2 more fenders. Yeah. Oh, we've discovered 3 new headlights. 3. We've never had those sparks before. Yeah, dude, those never came out before. Oh, we are a success. We are a success. Whoever's writing that paychecks, yeah, really? I think the money could go to a much better source, better use. I don't know what the hell we're going to do with that building, that racetrack of yours. There's no real practical purpose for that thing, except for blowing up atoms. A lot of salvaged raw materials, I guess. I don't know. It's one of them things that really, I already told you guys this stuff, but you still went ahead and continued on your research. 3 new headlights. How friggin' cool. How much did that cost? I mean, seriously, somebody needs to figure up the numbers, what it costs just to start that plant up every morning and do that. To discover 3 new pieces of headlights. Your call. But it seriously needs to be considered when we go forward with this. Uh, Real research, real knowledge, real helpful. That's what we kind of need to do. That's what we need to think about. That entangled particles, maybe putting that budget towards that. That might be a whole lot more entangled raw material, he says, not particles. You guys can't understand particles. You think you do, but you're really just seeing pieces of one whole. So anyway, I just thought I'd put it out for you guys and really make it simple, because obviously you didn't understand before. So I thought maybe I'd break it down and make it even simpler, and maybe you geniuses can understand. You're wasting a lot of money doing research that does absolutely nothing for mankind, in a plant that cost you a fortune. Anyway, cool drive today, and the world's definitely looking better, he's saying, and we're going to get along. Everybody's going to figure out a way to get along. We're just working towards it slowly. More to be woke up. Maybe somebody needs to get in there and discern and wake them up. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they just aren't woke up yet, and they just don't know. Hopefully this does.